So it's 12:39 on Saturday, the 11th of December. Episode 5 of the podcast should be out by now. And if you're listening to this or watching this, the podcast is out, but it's late and it's not edited. So I fucked up. I got editing duties this week and I didn't edit anything. So sorry about that. So if you're one of the YouTube viewers of this podcast, there's no fancy cuts, there's no zooms, there's no special sauce on the video. If you're an audio listener, then ignore all of this, it doesn't matter. So yeah, sorry. This is episode 5, Uncut. Enjoy.
Boi Slumber Party.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Coleman Theodore Lilly.
My name is Aaron James Edward Michael Joyce.
My name is Daniel Neil Grimwade.
And welcome to Sad Boi Slumber Party, the show that makes every week feel like Shark Week.
Did I give you a complex when I took the piss out of how you said good afternoon? Because that time you were good afternoon rather than good afternoon.
He's got a complex. What did you full name us? Everybody knows I've got 800 names now.
I didn't actually know what your middle names were. I was waiting and then I was ready to move on to Dan.
Ajemja is my name.
Ajemja.
Ajemja.
Your initials.
Aaron James Edward Michael Joyce.
I'm
Your clitoris.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
What are you, Dan? I dribbled.
He's Dungu. D&G. He's Dolce & Gabbana.
D&G.
Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of RNG. That's like
Random number generator.
data science. That's what I know.
Hello. This is episode. We made it to episode 5.
We
boys, so
have.
well done to us.
This is a higher rate of consistency than I think we've ever had for a podcast.
For a podcast. Not for me. I made it to 10.
Oh, la-di-da.
La-di-da. Fancy voice.
I was going to say pop so that wasn't a podcast.
That wasn't a podcast.
It was a podcast, but it
didn't
was very
count.
high quality content.
Stop plugging that every week.
I'm
Dead and gone.
I'm very proud of the
You need to
content.
We've got a
accept
new
it,
friend
that's dead.
now.
We have
Go
got a
on.
new friend. We've
You
got
say
a
new friend. I've known you longer than you've known him.
So if
It's
anyone,
not a competition.
for anyone who isn't watching, the boys have like done their hair today. Like one of them's dyed it green and one of them's dyed it
And I had a haircut.
emo. And
Dyed it emo.
You
I
dyed it
haven't
emo.
had a haircut. My hair is just growing at the rate of fucking knots. But yeah, I decided to just do this.
Woke up this morning, had a bit of a crisis.
To be honest,
Well,
yeah,
I dye my hair.
I genuinely
Why not?
did. I was in town yesterday, and I was like, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to I'm going to blow up
You're gonna blow up.
and buy some blonde hair dye in the event that I ever do have a, not even quarter life crisis at this point. I feel like third life crisis is more
Third
relevant.
life.
Yeah.
Are we getting back into the discussion of like being born again?
No.
Oh,
No.
But I was like, I'll buy it, and I probably won't ever use it. I'll just keep it in a cupboard, whatever.
Did you actually buy bleach?
Yeah, like maximum blonding Jerome Russell bleach.
Is that just bleach or is that
like-
bleach and then blonde hair dye in it?
No, it's just bleach. So
Why
it's
are we
like,
talking about hair dye in this?
because it's interesting for
Yes.
people.
and because we haven't got a topic.
We're wasting
We're
time.
filling air.
But like, I wasn't expecting to ever use it, and then I woke up this morning and I was like, I probably won't have
I'm
it.
not missing out. Do I need to dye my hair?
Yeah, can we shave
Dye
it?
mine silver.
No, shave it off.
Have you seen my egghead? I keep calling myself Big Skull every time we record this.
big head.
I'm like Big Skull.
I've got the big skull.
the biggest skull.
Big head.
That'd be my evil genius name, Big Skull.
Big skull.
That'd be Big Skull, yeah. And you'd be
You
my
remind
arse
me more.
nemesis.
Arse nemesis.
Arse nemesis. You'd be Camel Touches.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Hello, Dan.
Hello,
How are
Dan.
you
Hi
today?
boys. Yeah, we know how I am. Let's move on.
Do you want to, okay, we won't talk about that. I was gonna be like, do you want to talk about that?
No, not at all. Yeah, so we've come
Just
in.
brushing everything out the way again.
Again, this is you last week. You're
Yeah.
like, let's not talk.
It's just not
about
talk
these
about
things.
Let's not talk about me. Yeah, we come in again with absolutely zero words.
No words.
God,
Plan.
I've just.
We have no questions.
We didn't even fucking put a post on Instagram. To be fair, right, okay. So to explain why we have no idea what we're saying today is because we kind of changed schedules. So anyone who follows us on social media,
No, that's. I'm going to
Well, no.
butt in and say that's a bullshit excuse because we always record on a
we
Saturday.
do always record on Saturday, but I think we could have like shifted the recording day because we have longer. Because we changed. So yeah, I'm blaming the scheduling. But yeah, here we are. Whatever. We'll get back into the swing of things
We
next
didn't
week.
have a plan
We'll have a
with all the other ones
party.
anyway.
We're not. Huh?
We didn't have a plan with all the other ones anyway.
Oh no.
We had half a plan with some of
It
them.
wasn't even half
Okay.
a plan. It was basically a title.
And it was me talking and then you telling me to shut up. So that's probably going to happen again.
That's not the plan. That's
I was going to say that was one time, but that has been probably every
That's
week.
every episode,
Every
yeah.
single week.
Yeah.
How have you been this week?
How have I been? Tumultuous.
That's a fucking wow.
Yeah.
To be fair, today you've
I'm
been
not using
very...
big words with you because I feel like I surprised you.
I'm actually...
Do you remember when I couldn't remember the word surprise last week?
Yes, I do remember.
And I was like,
Remember when you
intrigued myself.
Remember when you keep touching me?
Always,
Still?
yeah,
Again?
yeah.
You never touch me except for in the context of
It's
this
because I
podcast.
don't normally sit this close to you, I think.
Yes, he does.
I sit
I do.
par with you all the
I was
time.
going to say, we go to town together, I touch you a lot.
I thought we go to town.
Oh,
on
we
each
go to
other.
town.
Oh, we
Wait,
do.
we don't go to town together. Cole doesn't come to town anymore.
No, I mean like for
I come
breakfast.
to town on Saturday mornings for breakfast.
Yeah, we have breakfast.
I
but
just don't go out in the evenings anymore.
Speaking of which, we didn't go out last night.
We didn't. Do you know what? This is the second weekend in a row where I've been sober. And I will have been sober
To be
all
fair,
weekend.
that's probably safest given your fucking fragile mental state at the moment.
Cheers to me.
I
Yeah.
did go to Purple Dog and have a beer last night, I will admit.
Where the fuck was our invite?
I was going to say, we literally texted you being like...
Yeah, that was like 11 o'clock at night.
To be
I
fair,
went
we-
straight to Purple Dog after work and had
We went
a
to,
beer and then
went to go
went.
see The Matrix.
Yeah, we saw
so-
The Matrix.
Oh, see, I completely forgot you was doing that.
Yeah, that fucking film holds up massively.
It does. Should we talk about The Matrix?
We could talk about The Matrix. We could talk about simulation theory if you want.
Let's not.
Oh god, is that going to blow
Yeah,
your
let's
your
not.
brain? Let's not do that.
We already spoke about that before, kind of, with that
Slightly.
whole episode about stuff like that.
If you could go on holiday anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Ooh, Japan.
Cool. Dan?
Is that it? You didn't give a fuck. You were just like, cool. Moving on. Yeah. Fuck your idea.
You said yours.
You said your answer.
Are we going to elaborate on that at all?
you.
In a minute.
America, you.
That's very vague.
Where? Yeah, it's very vague.
To be fair, I said
Somewhere in
Japan, but that's
America.
quite vague as well.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, but Japan's like this big. America's like this big. So
America as a whole. What's your answer?
sorry, I've just blown everyone's ears out when I said that. But
Probably.
You have about 5 times already anyway,
Cool.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
hello, Christmas.
Probably. Wales.
You want to go to Wales?
Do we to drive you there?
Yeah,
So we can go there in a minute if you want.
Be a,
Oh,
bit more,
Snowden.
be a bit more fucking ambitious, Carl. Fuck's sake.
Is Wales actually your answer?
I would actually like to.
Anywhere in the world and you want to stay on this fucking island.
No, I actually really want to go to Disneyland.
God, the ambiguity with you two. Like, I want to go to fucking Disneyland. I want to go to America. Cool. Which Disneyland? Which part of America?
Okay, can we just clear this up for a second? Disneyland is the one in Hollywood, California. Disney World is the one in Florida. So shut your fucking
Oh,
trap.
okay.
See, I
Then
thought
you've got
you
Tokyo
meant, I thought
Disney
you meant
Sea, which is-
Disneyland Paris, like a little
That's
bit
a
further.
that's
away.
only-
There's a Disneyland Japan as well in Tokyo, right?
Tokyo Disney Sea is what it's called.
Fuck's sake. Why are you such a fucking connoisseur of Disneyland, Disney World, Disney City?
Connoisseur, is that you trying to use big words again to impress me?
Do you know what? Oh, fuck you.
Please do!
Again, I haven't got a drink this time.
No, you haven't. We,
Good, we're keeping you
I have
away.
nothing to fucking slam
Slamming
down.
things down.
we offered to get you a monster, but you
I didn't
respond
listen to the
I
message.
just splashed monster all over my face.
To be fair, mate, I dribbled about fucking 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
so-
God. But so, anyway, right. So, you want to go to Disney World?
Disneyland.
Disneyland in
Been to
California.
Disney World.
Can I go? I want to go see the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, no, that's primarily why.
Where do you want to go in America?
Can I have time to think?
Jesus Christ! I want to go there! I want to go there, but I don't know where.
I don't
literally-
think
Okay,
about
you
where
think,
to
well,
go.
I want to go to Tokyo to go to the wrestling, and then I would like to just like have a little bit of a travel up and down Japan for a couple of weeks.
Down Japan. Japan's a very big
Well,
place
not up
to
and
go.
down it, but like
Or
do a
just
bit
go,
of
like-
travelling like elsewhere.
Go to like Mount Fuji and
Yeah, like, do
some
shit
of the
like that.
temples and
Yes,
stuff, and
exactly.
do like Pokemon
Just-
Center and go to
yeah.
all the cool games.
Nintendo World,
shops, Nintendo
whatever that's
World.
called. Is it Nintendo World or Nintendo Land, Cole? Please tell me.
Nintendo World, but okay.
Nintendo Place.
Yeah,
Yes, Nintendo Avenue. That's where I want to go.
To-
I want to rock down to Nintendo Avenue, and then I'll take you, Yoshi.
Every week you two have a little sing and dance, and I'm just sat like, why am I your friend?
Wow. So yeah, that's where I'd like to go. Anyway,
no,
that's a trip I've been planning for a long time, but COVID and stuff keeps
Well, yeah,
ruining
I
it,
had-
and I can't go.
I had a like flights and accommodation and everything booked in California to go to Disneyland, to go to Santa Monica, to go to Hollywood, to bounce around, to go to like
To bounce around.
not
Is
literally.
that a pace?
Yeah, go to bounce around, which is trampoline park. No, go to Yosemite and like all the national parks and stuff.
You mean Yosemite?
Do you ever just fuck off? I love you. I just pulled a Aaron Joyce. Love you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've made him sad now.
Then we'll still carry on.
No, I really want to go to Disney, and I had my tickets booked.
I'm glad you didn't go. I'm glad it was cancelled. I hope you never go again. No, I do. I hope you do. I hope I come with you. Can I come with you?
Yeah, if you want to.
Maybe that's where he wants to go. He just doesn't realise it yet.
I'm the only one not wearing ripped knee jeans this week.
Because you're not edgy.
I was literally going to say you're not edgy enough. You have no tattoos, Cole.
I want a tattoo.
The most edgy you've been is you've dyed a bit of your hair blonde.
He wanted a little strange dinosaur tattoo to him. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, a little like I don't know where.
I'll be disappointed that you won't get a sadboi tattoo.
I think you should put it on your cheek.
I'll be honest, we've done 5 episodes of this podcast.
We've discussed this. It's not about this podcast.
It's a mentality, not a podcast.
Yeah, it's about us, Coleman. It's about our friendship, not this fucking shit podcast.
What friendship, Dan?
Oh, Jesus. Have you thought about where you want to go yet? This was actually a good
I was gonna
topic of
say,
discussion.
like,
Where do you want to go?
Why is this a topic of discussion?
Because I thought of something off the top of my
travel
head.
is fun. That's
I
why.
literally pulled it out
I've
of my arse.
barely left Essex.
How about let's discuss this, right?
Okay.
So, how many countries have you been to?
Quite a few.
I know Dan's going to be like 0. But
So if I had to run off a list, obviously I've done
Okay.
done the full
Here.
United Kingdom. I've done France.
You've done the full United Kingdom.
Yeah, as in Scotland. That's
I've never
not
been
the
to
United
what?
Kingdom, is it? Scotland in the UK?
Are you fucking alright?
It's from the comments down below.
If I asked that, you'd be like, you fucking idiot. Of course it is.
I would. Oh yeah, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. I've also done
The only
Ireland.
place I haven't been is Wales.
Oh, have you not?
No.
We should climb Snowdon. I feel.
Climbed the mountain once and I fell down it, so...
The whole way down?
No, not all the way down. There was a man who looked really unimpressed with me. There was this dude who clearly walked his dog up this... I can't remember what the mountain was called now. It was somewhere in the Lake District.
Wait, you told me this story. It wasn't a mountain, it was a hill.
It was a mountain! I swear to Christ. I'll look it up after this.
It was a fucking hill.
Dude, it was a mountain, I promise you. Trust me. There was a ravine and everything. Don't fucking make me look silly on the podcast. It was a mountain.
Okay. What was it called?
I can't remember.
Well, if it was a mountain, there's
I
got
was
a
there.
name.
I can't look. My phone was there.
You said it was in the Lake District,
Yeah,
right?
it was somewhere. Or Peak District. I don't fucking know. Where was I? I don't even know where I was. I was up north
And the
somewhere.
Peak District is just big hills.
What? I'm going to look it up after this. And then when we edit this podcast, I'm going to edit it in with me.
You're going to edit it in. You
Yeah.
editing this podcast in.
No, but I'm going to make you edit it in. Me being like, fuck you, I went here. Anyway,
I'm continuing where
I didn't climb the whole mountain anyway because we were running out of time. So we only did
Run
about
out of time.
Yeah, legit.
Quick!
And we had no petrol. It was terrible.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I fell down anyway. And this dude was walking his dog, and I've never seen a man look so unimpressed with some bumbling idiot. I was climbing a mountain with fucking trainers on, jeans.
I remember you said you were
I was
wearing
not
Vans.
yes. No, I was wearing Nike running shoes. Climbing a mountain. I nearly slipped about 800 times, and then I did slip, and then luckily, I stopped mid roll down this part of the hill.
I got you.
It's all hilly because it's a mountain. Sorry, that was very loud. It was a mountain. Anyway, I fell, and yeah, I looked very silly, and the man shook his head at me while I was reading his newspaper. It was quite funny.
He was reading a newspaper, walking
Walking a dog up a mountain.
up a mountain.
It's a very small mountain, alright? I fucking hate you. The one time. I climb a mountain and you dismiss it.
I'm impressed. But you want to go to Wales?
I fell down a mountain. I
We
don't want
wanna
to
go
go to
there.
fucking Wales. You want to go to... What
No,
would I
you
go
said
to
I've
Wales
never
for?
been to Wales.
Sorry, any Welsh people.
You say I've never been to Wales.
Yeah, but what's there?
Some nice things.
What? Like what?
Sheep.
That's very stereotypical.
Cardiff. Cardiff Castle was very nice.
Okay.
Cardiff itself is very nice. I used to go there quite a lot. So I used to live in Worcester, which is Midlands, and isn't very far away from Wales. So we used to go to Cardiff for gigs quite a lot, which is pretty fun. Fun fact
Brian
with
Giggs.
Coleman.
He's from Wales, isn't he?
Is he?
He's Welsh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Football.
Yeah, but you don't talk about football with us. Know your audience, boy. Just because your dad's a man, you
I haven't watched football since I was properly anyway, since I was about 10 years old.
I haven't ever watched
I mean, I've
football.
watched it, but not properly.
Upsets me. Do you support football?
Do you support
You
football?
fucking know I don't.
Do you like a sport?
I feel dirty enough fucking playing FIFA.
Any sport?
Feels dirty.
Dirty. Do you like any sport?
Not really.
Do
So
you like-
anyway, where have you been? Let's get back on track. Where have you been?
I've been to...
What was your favourite place
You
you've
say
ever
get
visited?
back on
Oh,
track.
that's
There
a-
was no fucking track.
There was no...
I'm building a track as we go. I'm like clink, 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 clink.
like one of those cartoons where they're
Minecraft.
like, quick,
Yes,
build the track
it's
and
like
the train's
that.
going to
That's-
go off the
that's
fucking
me.
cliff and they're like, build the bridge. Yeah, cool. My favourite place that I've ever been to...
My house.
Probably Lake Bled in Slovenia.
Oh,
Yeah, which is
I've been told that's very nice.
It's like a huge,
Not by you.
it's like a desktop background basically.
Yeah.
So there's a big lake, and it's on the cusp of Slovenia, and it's very Austrian. So I think it's near Austria somewhere. It's near the Alps anyway. And the big lake, in the middle of the lake, there's this island with a church on it. And it's really pretty, and I really, really liked going there. Slovenia itself is very, very nice, and was surprisingly warm. There's lots of caves. I enjoyed going in the caves.
Oh, sorry, Dan's face is killing me.
He's just really unimpressed by everything I'm
He
saying.
doesn't give a fuck
He really...
about you or your trips.
Either that, or he's trying to think about where he'd go in America.
Where the fuck do I want to
Where do I
go?
want to go? But that's probably one of my favourite places. But also, I have very profound memories of being 6 years old in Disney World in Florida.
In Slovenia, being sold. I don't know.
Disney. Where do you want to go in America, Dan?
Nowhere. Just want to stay here.
Dan, let's get you on a
Safe
plane.
old
Do you know,
Essex.
we need to
I've
go
never
on-
been on a plane.
You've never been on a plane!
Fuck me, that was synchronised.
I was just shocked.
Same.
I'm genuinely shocked.
Yeah, I saw it. Both your faces and both your voices.
You've never been on a plane?
Never.
You've been abroad though, haven't you?
I've been to Disneyland Paris.
I was going to say, I swear you've been to
Did
France.
you
That's
get to go
it.
on Eurostar, the train?
Ferry.
Oh.
He jetpacked over. Yeah. That's what he did. And he flew over.
How was Disneyland Paris? Did you enjoy it? When
alright.
did you go?
Why have you never been on a plane?
I've never been abroad.
Why have you never
Why?
been abroad?
Have you got a passport?
Yeah.
You've got a passport. You've been to France once.
Yes.
Is it still in date?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What's the fucking point?
What's the fucking
Do
point?
you want to get into this subject as well? Do I need to bat this away?
No, we'll get into it.
Alright, I renewed my passport 2 years ago to go away with my then ex.
Oh god.
Then ex. She was an ex before she fucking
mean-
knew it.
No, I said that wrong.
Now
my,
ex.
my now
My
ex.
now ex, yeah.
And
My
she
then
ne-
ex,
she never
little did
got-
she know.
She never sorted out her passport,
Oh.
and then here I am.
Look what you did.
Passport, and I've still never fucking been abroad. What a waste of fucking time and money that was.
Well, no, we'll take you abroad.
Yeah.
Don't want to go abroad
was-
with you two.
Why?
I literally shared flights, cheap flights the other day to like Oslo in Norway for about 30 quid.
We'll go.
Return.
And also,
to
part
be
of-
fair, we did say about having going to Amsterdam. What?
Amsterdam and me would not get along.
Why?
I'm very fragile.
Take you to the sex museum. You
don't-
can touch the giant willy that's in there. You can, like this. You
touches
get
you
it.
enough.
You
voice
get
script.
it.
You're just trying to jerk off a giant willy.
That's the
Yeah.
only reason he
I've
wants to go. You
I've
do
been
realise
there.
that.
I've seen it.
Yeah, but you want to do it again
Yeah, I'll go again.
to tug off a giant willy.
Tug the giant willy.
Tuggies.
You can go to the peep show. You put a pound in. You go into a little cupboard, basically, and then the window opens, and there's someone just getting fucking shagged right there. And it's like, what's going on?
So it's just live action porn.
Yeah, fucking weird though, because you know someone's wanking in one of those.
I was going to
spots.
say, was
Someone's wanking somewhere.
but also
And
somebody
you're
was
sat
probably
there
wanking.
wanking going, yeah, I'm joining in.
I'm getting rin. I said I'm getting rin.
Getting ring.
I'm getting rin.
Ring.
Self-tugging.
You realise that fucking cupboard that you went in was probably just full of cum.
Oh yeah, well I say it's a cupboard. It's like a cupboard.
It's a cupboard.
It's well weird because it's like a big circle, right? And then there's cubicles you go in, but they're real small. Literally, you could get like you and half a person in there.
It just sounds real weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's so weird. It's weird, but it's hilarious at the same time.
But also, I wouldn't want to fucking go in that cupboard. It was just full of jizz. Other people's jizz.
Well, don't
Jizz
just,
cupboard.
Don't just jizz all over the water. I hope they.
Oh, probably.
Oh,
pretty
yeah, I was
sure-
going to say, I definitely do.
People, you know, when you hear fucking stories about public like toilets where people
I went in
just
and
shit
some
everywhere.
dude was like rattling this woman, but he was like, I don't know, his asshole was like on display though, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my god,
You just said you had a good time.
I had a great time.
See some random man's arsehole.
This is why me and Amsterdam would not get along.
Not get along.
I don't want to stare down someone's fucking ring piece for €1.
It's funny. It's funny.
It's all well and good until
Hash
someone's...
brownies, they're nice. Eat them in a cafe.
Yeah, that's all right. I'd be happy to do that, but at the same time,
I
like,
did a Hard Rock Cafe after and
you're at
eat
Hard
some,
Rock Cafe.
eat
You
some
always,
overpriced food.
I was gonna say you always do. Is you go to Hard Rock Cafe in every place that you
Yeah, I
visit,
do. That's
right?
the thing I do. when I
Yeah,
go
it's like
abroad.
a nice tradition, but also it's fucking so overplayed, dude.
So overplayed.
Yeah, like come on.
What do you mean so overplayed?
don't.
Because I like going to them.
Yeah, but they're shit food.
I like them.
It's terrible food. I went to the one in Venice. God, it's awful. really stale burger bun.
I don't know why I associate with you.
It's got nice cocktails.
I don't
It's
like this
not
conversation,
just
so I just
knocking
feel
my own
unconscious.
little tradition.
You
I
buy
have.
a cocktail just for the glass. That's the only reason.
Knocking my own tradition. I have.
Yeah. Do you hate me?
I do quite a lot. Actually.
Do you hate me, Dan?
I hate everyone, Cole.
Do you know what my favourite place I visited is?
Where?
I don't know.
Do you remember my favourite?
No,
place?
it's probably San Francisco is one of my favourite places. Apart from the
Oh, you
fact that
told me
some
this.
man stopped me in the park and told me that murder is an average crime in this city. I've never power walked away so fast
See?
from someone in my life.
Did he just have a trolley?
No, he was just standing there chilling. He was like, "Fucking tourist." He's like, "You know, murder's an average crime in this city."
And you're
I
next!
was like, literally about 4 seconds before that, I was like, "Oh, it's really nice and like quiet." Do you know murder's an average crime? I was like, "Fuck me."
Do you know why San Francisco is nice? Is because it's very heavily featured in the movie Sonic the Hedgehog
And Ant-Man.
and Ant-Man.
Yeah. It's got big hills.
Yeah.
Is that a mountain or a hill?
Oh, what the one?
They're hills. It might as well be a mountain, to be fair. There's just like this.
They're hills.
Knackering, going up that. It's very vertical.
Dan, where would you want to go in America?
There's got to be
What do
somewhere
you-
you've
what do you
always
like
wanted
doing?
to visit.
What do I like doing?
Breathing.
Yeah, just about breathing. I don't know. I would like to just go to America and rent a typical American car. And
Like a Mustang.
yeah, like a Mustang.
And
Drive down
Drive.
Route 66 or
Yeah.
So
something.
you like to drive
Drive
through
Vegas to
Nevada?
LA or something, yeah.
Go
Yeah,
to like
do
Palm
like a road trip
Springs.
for long because I've never really looked into it because I've never had the money to do it. So I don't like to depress myself looking at things that I cannot do.
We're going to set up a GoFundMe.
You know, going to America is cheaper than you think, especially if you go to like New
No,
York.
it genuinely is,
Like,
yeah. They don't go to New
Do you know
York.
how little money I earn?
Oh,
But yeah, don't go to New York.
Okay.
You get shouted at or
we'll
just...
start a Patreon so Dan
dirty.
can go. Well, New York's real nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what? New York's probably the safest I've felt in America.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
In Manhattan, yeah, because there's police like everywhere.
Literally everywhere, because
So-
terrorism.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean, there's
honest.
certain. I remember someone said like past Central Park, it was like I don't know. It's like every boulevard has a number or whatever, right? So don't go past 20th or something. I can't.
Yeah, because then you start getting...
I've probably got that completely wrong. I've butchered what the actual thing is, but I'm like, don't go past that point because if you go past that
You've got
point,
Harlem and like, all that kind of
you're like,
area.
they were like tourist.
Yeah.
Give us your wallet.
Luke Cage will come and tell you off.
Yeah, exactly. So
He lives in Harlem.
being like the actual touristy areas though, like totally chill.
Yeah, but like I don't know, tourism stuff kind of bores me. Like I'm not talking all by tourism. I like to do unusual shit when I go.
Yeah, but like
places.
New
I like
York,
to explore.
yeah, but New York, and like I'm surprised this isn't a thing for you. New York is very much attached to a lot of the pop culture that I love.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it would be
the
for me
home
sort
of
of
Marvel
Spider-Man.
and stuff like that, and
Just
like
literally, I'd do a Spider-Man tour.
yeah, exactly.
I'd be like Flatiron Buildings, Daily Bugle.
yeah, been there,
Yeah,
exactly.
and then I'd be like, cool, seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I want to go like. I don't know. What's
I mean, I went to WrestleMania while I was there as well, so it was like
Yeah, but
double
like
whammy.
everywhere that you've ever been to New York, to America, is because of WrestleMania, right?
No, it's because I've wanted to visit the city.
At the same time as WrestleMania
No,
being
no,
on
because
there.
I've only ever gone to WrestleManias in places that I want to visit. So like, if I'm like, I'll double whammy it because if it's there, I'll do both. So when I went to Toronto, and they had SummerSlam there, so I got to do both. I
You
mean, I was
missed out
visiting
on-
a friend as well, obviously visiting Perry,
You
but
missed out on AEW in Chicago this year, right?
yeah, I did, but you couldn't travel.
Oh,
so.
COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that sad. But Toronto's one of my favourite places.
So I've always wanted to go to Philadelphia as well. So if there's a big show in Philadelphia, I'd coincide both.
Big old pot
So
cream
I'd
cheese.
go see the Rocky statue. Run the steps, but I'd be dead at the
I'm
top.
not going to insert the clip again.
No, we did that once.
If I could change, you could change.
We can all change.
Rocky Fights Russia.
Let's take Dan to America.
Never watched it.
Yeah, name.
sake.
Name? Yeah, name.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, you.
I don't know
I have
how.
a headache.
You've had a headache
Yeah, I've had a headache. I have one.
once.
This is off the rails, isn't it?
I need to go to bed.
You're both going to London tonight, so
Yeah.
that's not happening.
We
We're
are
travelling.
We are travelling outside of. Well, not outside of the country.
No, it's up the road.
Can we?
No. Yes, let's take Dan to America.
Come on, Dan.
Yeah?
You?
Yeah.
Dare you?
We'll go next way. Next
Next
way.
one.
Next way.
What is hard?
Or if you don't want to go to, or instead of going to America, we can all go to Toronto and visit Perry.
I like Toronto
And
a
it's
lot,
real cheap.
and I can visit my friend Tom because he's got a baby now, and it's not the only reason I want to visit you, Tom.
No one cares that you're about life stories of your friends.
All their babies.
My friend's name is Tom. He has had a baby.
Ugly, boring babies.
Bo Burnham reference. Sorry if your baby's ugly.
And most babies are, to be fair.
They're all ugly.
But yeah.
I really hate
I just stayed
babies. Why are we at that age now where we're just like, where everybody's having babies and we've just got to fucking act like, oh, baby. Oh, where I'm like,
We don't
fucking-
have
I
to,
don't act
Carl.
like that.
You have a choice. Just don't.
I don't act like that. When people try to get me to hold their babies, I'm like, let's
Exactly.
just not do that.
I
Yeah,
don't.
hold my baby.
touch
No,
it.
thank
Do you want it to cry? 'Cause
Do you want me to drop it? Because I will do it on purpose.
Well, actually, that's the thing that terrifies me.
dropping a baby.
Imagine dropping a baby.
Yeah. You were probably dropped.
I mean, I think that's very apparent, no?
You dropped as a baby?
Probably.
Probably. I remember I actually was dropped when I was about 3. And my dad's boss threw me in the air and just dropped me on the floor. And my dad was like, what have you done? You've thrown my son.
What you keep
Here I
getting
am,
thrown?
damaged.
Damaged kids.
Yeah.
Reduced pile.
Every week there's a story of you getting thrown. Thrown off a bike, thrown into a pool, thrown on the floor.
Yeah. I was out the other week with some work colleagues as well, and my colleague threw me on the floor. That's great. I ran into his arms, and then he kind of
Dropped
caught
you.
me wrong, and I went, bah! That was good.
So basically, the moral of the story is don't.
I've
have
been
babies.
dropped a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's,
was going to say don't have
What's
babies.
that?
Is the moral of the
that's
story.
not the
But,
moral of any story.
I mean, don't.
Reproduction makes us tick, right?
What is the meaning of life? We've fucking done this.
Are you right?
We're just backtracking now.
I think I've used all of the energy that I had, which was to say not a huge amount. So I had like a small reserve of like a half full Duracell battery. And I just fucking used it, and that was all gone.
You're
and-
thinking of the Matrix, aren't you? How human beings use batteries. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, a little bit, but also, you know, in the scene in The Matrix where he's like, "Oh, turning human beings into these," and he holds up a battery, very clearly a Duracell battery, but wasn't allowed to show the logo. Morpheus.
That's a real cool story.
It's a lot of product
Glad I
placement.
had
in
my
that film.
seatbelt on.
It's a lot of product placement in that film.
I had to buckle up.
The film's really good, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you like roller coasters?
I do. You hate them.
Yeah, scare me.
So even if we did go to Disneyland, you'd be fucking well boring
Yeah.
because you don't know
It's a
rides
fucking good
anyway.
point, actually.
I mean, I would go on stuff, but not like big spooky stuff.
Teacups
Yeah, cool. I'll do.
all day long.
Like,
Yeah, just got a teacups in a
like
day.
Rise of the Resistance, the newish Star Wars one. Would you go on that?
Isn't that like a 3D thing?
It's like a dark ride where the seats spin and then you go through a track and you go up and then you're like
See, stuff like that I could probably do, like a coaster. Not like a big, like,
not
drop-in
like a
one
big
roller
drop-in.
coaster. Do you know what I mean?
not like Indiana Jones, which is like a proper wee cool roller coaster.
Yeah, probably not.
Do you like rides, Dan?
I do try to man up.
We went on a roller coaster.
We
together,
did.
didn't
We had a
That was
lovely
pretty
time.
cool.
Yeah, it was a little
South End, didn't
girly
we?
one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
we
was
were
too scared
both-
to go on the big one.
I was
See,
far
so you're
too-
digging me out, and you don't like
I'm
them
not
either.
digging you out. I'm just saying there's certain roller
What's the
coasters
biggest
I like.
roller coaster you've ever been on?
Probably the big one.
Oh, you went on that?
Yeah, you chickened out of that one.
Oh, chicken out of that one.
But I also went on the Incredible Hulk roller coaster at the Universal Studios
That's
Islands
way
of Adventure
higher,
in
though.
Florida. I went on that 8 times in a row
Oh.
because we had fast passes. So I stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah.
But because
I
it
hope
was
that was shit.
because it was part of Universal Studios, you got like fast track passes, so you could go straight on all the rides basically. So I went on that 8 times in a row, and then I went on the Spider-Man ride about 10 times in a row. And that was
What
funny.
was the Spider-Man ride?
The Spider-Man ride was
Do you know what
so
always
good.
scared me about the Spider-Man ride, though? Does it have actual spiders shown?
No,
Oh, it doesn't?
at no point.
Okay, good. Because I was worried that it was going to have like a segment where like you see him getting bit and have a big creepy
No,
spider.
so it's like a 3D ride, and you're in the thing, and then Spider-Man jumps on the thing, and he's like, "I need your help," and you go swinging through the seat, sweet, boo da boo, da 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 da.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to carry that story on, or are you just going to fucking
You
break down?
swinging through the streets of New York, and like you're falling, and the Green Goblin's like, Spider-Man, and you're like,
Is it Willem Dafoe?
no.
Ah.
The Green Goblin
That's-
sounds like that. Sounds like that anyway. You know,
No, no, but like Willem Dafoe. is like,
Spider-Man!
God.
William Dafoe is
There's
very
no
good
spiders
in
in
that film.
it.
No spiders at all. William Dafoe is very good in that film.
Stop tangenting onto topics.
Did you know that
fuck's sake.
William Dafoe in 2000 Spider-Man? So he, the scene where he's looking in the mirror and he's like talking to himself. He wears fake teeth in the reflection so that he looks more goblin-like. Because
I'm making a new jingle. It's not story time with Common this week. It's fucking Did You Know Facts with Common this week.
Did you know?
Did you know? It'd be like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Did you know that?
Did you know? Like,
Now you
legitimately.
know.
So when you look back, he's got like normal teeth in the shots where he's like, no, and then fucking goblin teeth when he's in like the one where
I
it's
didn't
like,
know that.
yeah, really interesting.
Got real bad pain here.
That's where I live.
I was going to say, is that where you crawled out of? Out of my nostril? Sneaking.
Dan hates us.
Creeping. Dan didn't want to do this today.
Dan didn't want to do this
I didn't
any
want to do
week.
this today. I don't want to do it ever.
That's a lie.
Dan
I'm joking,
thinks
I'm
we
joking.
are not good.
Hello, Blitty.
Where do you want to go to America, Dan?
We've already done
No,
the
that
fuck
wasn't
it.
specific enough.
I have no specific.
Give me a state.
answer. I don't want to.
Give me a fucking
He doesn't know any!
No. Shall we
I
name
barely know the counties in England. Why would I know states in America?
Arizona, Arkansas?
Yes, we know you know, Carmen, because you're fucking full of knowledge.
It's Saskatchewan a state.
No, that's in Canada.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it is, yeah.
Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking bore me sometimes.
Saskatchewan. It's like a true outsider.
I am a true outsider, yeah.
Yeah, true. I like Canada more than I like America, though. It's nicer.
I mean, Toronto was like the hybrid.
Yeah, it
Like
really
a
was.
small town, big city with like...
With that Canadian vibe. And Tim Hortons.
Yes.
Oh, I fucking love Timbits.
I never actually had Timmy's.
Oh, they're coming to here.
No, I didn't
There's
have
one in
it.
Ipswich, there's one in
What's this?
Braintree. Tim Hortons.
Never heard of it.
It's like Canadian McDonald's breakfast, but all day.
No, it's more like a Costa. So it's like a
That's
Costa.
but they
two
do- yeah, but they
completely
do- they do
different
like-
answers you've just
they
given me, so I
do-
don't know where to stand
No,
with
they
what this
do
is going to
like
fucking
they
be.
do like breakfast
They
muffins
do
and
like
stuff.
breakfast muffins.
Like
Yeah,
McDonald's
you can get like
breakfast
an
muffins.
everything bagel.
And what do they do for the rest of the fucking day?
Just breakfast.
Just breakfast all day.
And you can get like donuts, or you can get Timbits, which are basically donut holes.
I do love a donut.
Yeah, but they're like the holes cut out of donuts, so the little balls cut out of the donuts.
Little balls.
And Timmy's.
So they're dough balls.
Yeah, but not. They're sweet dough balls. So they're like donut dough balls, as opposed to like the Pizza Express dough balls that you dip in garlic butter.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool, interesting.
Did you know that?
Did you know? Here we go again. Did you know?
Did you know that McDonald's? Speaking of McDonald's, in Hamburg, pun
Yeah, pun
very much
intended.
there is a row up McDonald's drive-through.
A row up.
Yeah, where you can row up from the canals.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's the only one of its kind. In
I love
the
how
world.
much useless information you have every week. Completely irrelevant.
It's coming in useful to waste time today when we have no plans of what to do. Isn't
But
it?
this is the thing, right? All of that knowledge lives in here, so that the relevant information and my logic centres.
Is that why you
are very
applied to go on the
fried.
chase?
I did apply to. I applied to go on the chase.
He did apply to go on the chase.
Ask me a question, I'll answer it.
I have no questions for you, Coleman.
What, describe yourself in 5 words.
I did. So on the application was super intense, right? And you have to like write all this shit, and it's like, how would you describe yourself in 5 words? So I just put, I can talk for days.
How come he's not on the fucking back of the couch?
Because he's my baby, he fell off. I
He's
think.
come out.
And then it said, how would your
What
friends
voice?
describe you in 5 words? And I said he could talk for days. So
Oh, that was my idea.
it was his idea.
Because he
So-
put, I could talk for days.
Do you want to go on the fucking chase?
So basically, you're
Oh,
not.
no,
getting
not
on the
really,
chase.
no. Because I'd suck. Unless it was like a pop culture question, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm worried about getting asked sports questions. I don't know anything about sports.
I really hope you get on there so we can cut clips out of you on the chase and put it on this.
Put it in this.
Oh,
Fame.
same. That'd be
To be
great.
fair, I mentioned in the application, because you have to sound interesting, I said that I've got a podcast with my friends. I said that I'm in a band called Pure Trash, which I am. Plug. We have 2 gigs coming up.
Wait, two. What's the other one?
We've got one on the 19th at Coda.
Are they playing Coda, are you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for 6 days.
There you go, everybody. Got a
6
code
days
on the
before
19th.
Christmas.
That's the week of the drunk podcast.
We doing a drunk podcast? We haven't established this.
Wait, the 19th of December?
Yeah.
That's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Is it a Sunday you're playing?
Yep.
Have you got the right date?
No.
You've got it wrong, haven't you?
No, I think it is the 19th.
Yeah, I'm sure Sundays are open mic nights at Coda.
I think because it's an all-day event that Dan's put on, I think instead of open mic night, they're doing acoustic acts during the day and bands in the evening, and my band are playing in the evening.
Looks
Yeah,
like
the
we're
18th
getting
of
drunk
Dec-
on a Sunday then.
No, the 18th of December is when we record our Christmas special. Ready to be released on Christmas Day.
I'm excited for that because I'm getting drunk on the 17th with people from work.
Same on my
So it's
Christmas
gonna
party.
be-
Oh, there you go then. 17th and 18th will be Christmas season.
Just realised he's got a little button for an anus.
No one can see that, so people might not see that. There's a fug low.
Most people watch this.
Most
rather
people
than
watch
listen.
it.
Most people do watch this. If
And
you're
most
listening
people
to this,
don't get this far in anyway.
And
so-
also,
I'm surprised we've got this far in.
and to be
honest.
fair, if you are listening to the podcast and you just heard me say it's got a little button for an anus,
That's my anus.
That's a soundbite. That is my anus. I've got a little button.
Not without my anus.
My anus.
That's an episode of South Park. I'm dying.
Why have you got to reference South Park in everything that we do?
This is my life. I revolves around 2 things.
Wrestling in
Wrestling in
South
South
Park.
Park.
What else is there to you?
It's just nothing. It's just hollow, emptiness.
What have you got about you?
About me?
Yeah. How would you say people describe you in 5 words?
5 words?
Yeah.
You stop putting me on the spot, Coleman.
I know what
I'm not
it is. I know
mentally
what it
prepared
is.
for
He
this.
can't talk for days.
He can't talk for that.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He does not.
Words is not for him.
I've barely spoken to you two all week.
Word is not for him.
Words is not for him.
Yeah.
5 words. You have barely spoken to us this week, which is why I'm trying to talk to you now and get you out of your fucking shell.
I like my show. It's comfy and warm.
Who's Michelle?
I don't know anybody called Michelle. I was going to make a
We have a
joke.
viewer who's called Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Oh.
Oh, old friend from uni. She watches the podcast.
Can I wear those?
Saying hello. You can wear these if you want
I
to.
look better in them. Hello, my name is Coleman.
We've got another 25 minutes left to kill.
So if there was a
You can
period
wear
in
them.
time you could visit, what would it be?
Oh, that's a very good question. Well done. Proud of you. Probably feudal Japan.
Feudal Japan.
Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
I mean, that would be cool, to be fair.
I enjoyed that film.
You didn't go for anything boring like the 80s.
Oh, no, I'd quite like to go to the 80s.
mean, I'd like to go
I
to
feel
the
like I
80s.
should have been born in the 80s.
Same.
though.
Do you know what I would like to have been born in the 80s? Is then I could have been part of like prime 90s.
And racism.
What?
There's a lot of racism in the 80s.
Yeah, but what?
I don't know. You might have wanted to get involved in that. I don't know.
No, I did not.
Also, the AIDS crisis.
Why stop making that a thing on it?
What,
You
AIDS?
said conspiracy theory. Aaron's a racist.
Oh, yeah, no, Aaron isn't actually a racist, by the way.
The AIDS crisis.
The AIDS crisis. He's just politically inept.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have visited the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
Where you don't?
Probably like 1940s, 1950s.
You would have been shot.
Well, so you want to be part of the war?
You was going to say.
Alright, a little bit after the war.
Maybe
50s.
the 50s.
Just after, yeah.
Right,
probably,
fun.
more
late-
50s, 60s.
Late 40s, early 50s. We've actually been intrigued by that. Like the whole
I do actually like
Elvis
that
Presley
sort of,
era and stuff.
Yeah, I do very much like that.
Only in the States,
Period.
though, really. I feel like the 50s
Yeah, I feel
in
like
England
here
were a
in
bit...
the 50s in England might
Yeah, I
have been a
didn't
bit
want to say
shit.
America because you both just go, oh, we're in America though.
Yeah, but where in
Yeah.
America, though?
He'd like to have been in Memphis. That's where he'd like to.
Oh, that would be cool. I really want to go to Tennessee.
I've always wanted to go there.
Memphis is in Tennessee.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I want to go.
Ever since I watched Master of None, you know, the episode where he goes to Nashville.
Yes.
I really want to go to Nashville.
Yes.
Not seen that either. Fuck, I've had a boring last 10 years of my life, haven't I?
I like country music.
I like that we've established that Dan has had a very boring 10 years.
Boring
Let's
10
hope
years.
the next 10 are better.
I swear we should genuinely start a GoFundMe just so
Yeah.
that we can have a Dan Grimwade entertainment fund, so we can take him to nice places and like bring him up to speed
With the world.
with the world and the way things are. If you want to donate £20,
Yeah,
put it in a bin, and then that's how it works.
Don't put it in a bin.
Don't, please.
Do not. I would like to visit.
I don't care about you. No, where would you like to visit?
You don't care.
No, I do.
I'd like to go back and see if Jesus was real.
Would you actually?
Yeah.
So I reckon he was
Go to
real.
Roman
I reckon he was
times.
just like a bloke.
Stuff like that.
You know, just a bloke who got a
That
bit
shit like that
caught up in
intrigues me.
stuff. You know, somebody.
Just to see what it was actually like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pure time machine, pure Bill and Ted. Like I'd like to get a time
Oh,
machine
yeah.
and zip back there, and I'd be like, "Fucking hell, it
We
was
are.
bad."
We are. Like that, really.
I'm going back.
I'll go back.
We are kind of like that.
I wouldn't want to
We
live
are.
there.
No.
We're kind of like Bill and Ted.
Yeah, we are. And Dan.
He's
like our
Rufus.
Rufus. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Rufus is dead
I
now.
just say,
George Carlin died.
Did he?
Yeah. He's been dead for years,
I
man.
say died like
know.
10 years ago.
Oh, longer than that.
Was it?
Yeah. He was in Dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear he only died about 10 years ago, but whatever.
Google it.
Doesn't really matter. No, you can't. The phone's over there.
Oh,
Recording this
God.
fucking podcast.
I would, but I don't want to.
Damn, where do you want to go in America?
He still doesn't know. He knows this. We've
Yeah, but like-
established
Yeah,
this.
but I'm
I've already
really
done this
genuinely
subject.
interested.
Let's stop backtracking to things I cannot answer, which is near enough every question you ask me.
Dan, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
Donuts.
Donuts,
I
actually?
have a really weird
I say
obsession
you
with
really like. I
donuts.
just said you really like donuts more than I thought you did.
The last few months I've got... I think it's just from that one night that we
That
got
one
those-
night we got fucking ring donuts.
I
and
really
that was
like
it.
donuts anyway, but we got those donuts and it just reignited my love of donuts.
Krispy Kreme themed now.
No, yeah.
Krispy
That's
Kreme?
it. Krispy Kreme.
I haven't had Krispy Kremes in a long time.
No, me neither. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts.
I had them last night.
Did you? Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
Pizza. I fucking love pizza.
What kind of
Everyone
pizza,
loves
though?
Meaty one.
Where do you stand on pineapple on
Actually, I
pizza?
don't know if that's... I'll kind of backtrack. I don't like pineapple on pizza. It's a fruit. It doesn't belong on my warm food. Get it off. And you wholly believe in pineapple on
I
pizza.
respectfully disagree. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
You never respectfully
Tomato
do
is
anything towards me.
tomato is also a fruit, which is on pizza.
But it's not, is it? It's fucking smushed. Smushed!
People
Switch to
do
pineapple
put
if you want.
actual tomatoes.
Yeah, but they're fucking idiots.
You don't like thick tomato.
I don't like
anything,
tomato.
right?
No, I don't like.
When you get like a
fresh
BK
tomato.
and you've got a big tomato.
Yeah,
in it.
honk of fucking tomato.
You didn't even like it when I was eating like a cheesy
No,
pasta.
no, it's weird because like.
It was like tomato. It's like too tomatoey. I don't like
Do you know what? That's
Smell
weird.
it and I want to
Do you know
throw
what?
up.
That's weird though, because like I would eat that, but you know when it's been packaged up like that and the fucking waft comes out, and it's like it makes me gag.
He doesn't like a waft, ladies
Don't
and
like the
gentlemen.
waft, no. Smell of beans as well.
Yeah, you hate beans.
Hate
If
beans.
it's been touched
Yeah.
To be
by
fair,
beans.
I hate
Oh,
beans.
legit! I had a
beans.
meltdown at a breakfast one morning.
In a Morrison's.
Yeah, I was like, they fucking put beans on my breakfast. I was like, I didn't eat it. Just fucking.
Just left the whole thing. You didn't
I
complain.
just like picked around what didn't have bean
You
juice
didn't
in
even
it.
complain.
No,
You didn't even say.
I was that annoyed. I was just like, no, I'm just sad. I'm just sad now.
I mean, I love you, but that is pathetic. We're all pathetic here. It's what this is about, right? If you're pathetic, please leave a comment in the section down below.
Come be a guest.
Come
Take
be.
his
Don't know
place.
because we've said we don't want to do guests.
Let's not get into the subject on the podcast.
I don't want to do guests. Charlie, stop asking.
I want to do guests.
I don't. So it's 2 against
There
1.
you go, 2 against 1.
So shut the fuck up about guests.
Basically,
It's my house. If someone else comes here, then fucking you have to deal with it.
I'll lock him out.
You won't.
I'll tell Mick.
He'll
throw a
Be,
chicken.
he'll be on. He'll throw chickens.
I'm
He'll be our first guest.
not going to fucking edit another chicken.
We can ask about that time he chased a referee across a football pitch.
What? You didn't tell me about it.
Yeah.
What
He
happened?
disagreed with the referee, so he chased him. Against the United game.
You just disagree with someone. It's like, fucking come here!
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's long story short, is that's the minuscule version of it, yeah.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever done?
Most ridiculous thing. In
Yeah.
what sense?
Like that? You ever chased a
I've
referee?
never chased a referee. I don't think I've ever done anything like that, to be fair. I
No.
threw a bar stool at some people one night. That
Oh,
was probably the most
yeah.
ridiculous thing I ever did.
I remember that
I got
story.
very heavily knocked out for that, though, so... and concussed. I got hit from behind and I got a concussion. That was terrible.
You were in a proper bar fight.
Yeah, I was in a real bar fight.
dear.
Throw a bar stool at 2 guys. And
They're dead now.
they're no, they're not. But their bigger friend followed. I was being removed from the bar by the bouncers. This is gonna make me sound like a terrible person, but believe me, they were saying things about my ex-girlfriend and my friend and me. So I went crazy, and I was defending all of our honour in one hit.
Oh, chivalry.
Yeah, I know, chivalry is not dead.
Chivalry is not dead until you throw a bar stool at
So
them.
I threw a bar stool. It didn't hit them, it was fine. But I threw a bar stool at them, and then their big friend, who I didn't actually see, ran up behind me and clobbered me in the
That's
back
a
of the head.
cheap shot. Though,
Yeah, it
isn't
was a cheap shot. And
can't
bouncers
do
were making me leave the pub, so it was very much a cheap shot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, this guy would have knocked me out anyway, because weeks later I saw him in town and Jordan pointed him out to me. He was like, that's the guy who knocked you out. And I was like, no wonder.
Because he's about 8 foot
So
tall.
I never saw him. I legit
Yeah.
never... If you,
Donkey Kong.
To be fair, even still, like, I couldn't even point to you who this guy was. I have no idea who hit me.
Was he like a squaddy or just,
I
just a big
don't
man?
know, just a big man.
You ever been punched in the back of the head, Dan?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I hit the floor really hard though, that was the thing.
Oh.
'Cause he punched me here, but I chipped my tooth here. Because I hit the floor so hard, I chipped a tooth on the other side of my head.
Ricocheted
Yeah.
through your head?
Yeah, pretty much. And I woke up with a concussion, it was terrible. Concussions are not cool.
I feel like as guys, yeah, like going back to, I feel like at school, we just get beaten up a bit, you know? It's just, all boys will be boys, but also growing up, being bullied, people are mean. Like, guys are real fucking dickheads.
You're right.
I once got fucking smacked in the side of the head because I apparently spoke posh.
You do speak posh.
I don't speak that posh. Not
You
anymore,
got
not
smacked
since
in
I've
the
lived in
head for
Essex, yeah. So I just moved to Herefordshire and they all were farmers, right? And I came in and was like, hello everybody, and they were like, what the fuck are you? And then beat me
I don't
up.
like that. I hate bullying.
Yeah, exactly.
I was never bullied.
Because
so-
you were a bully.
No, I was not. I was not.
You saying that? Can I say one story from when we were in
Please
year
do.
7?
Please do,
Oh,
Dan.
was I a bully?
Wasn't it? Looking back now.
Oh, I know,
maybe a little bit.
I know the story.
Our first day at Charlie Lou, and Elliot, nice guy, walks up to us with a stutter because you're nervous. He's stuttering, trying to talk to us, and Aaron just goes, "Speed up, buddy!" And he ran away crying. First day.
Right, in my defence, I'd watched Billy Madison not long before that, and it's literally a direct quote from it, and I didn't even think it was that bad when I said it to him, and I just went, "Speed up, buddy," and yeah, that was real.
You fucking prick.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So bullying.
This is what happens when we don't have a
Great
podcast
story.
theme. Is the fucking shit.
I never did. To be fair, right, in fairness, I apologised to him after.
Yeah, you
I was
did.
like, I just thought it was funny. It was like, whatever.
Everyone else.
I
laughed.
understand that's how bullying starts.
Yeah, everybody else laughed.
To be fair, everybody else did laugh.
Kids are cruel. Kids are very, very cruel.
We were fine after that. I was at school with him for years. It was fine.
Yeah,
He just cried that one time.
The
And he's
first day
probably-
he ever met you.
And he's
Yeah.
probably like 30 odd now, sitting there remembering that moment, just like, fucking hell, that probably traumatised the kid. Trauma's bad, isn't it?
I'm not a bad person.
No, you're not a bad person.
not,
Well,
no.
None of us are bad people, particularly. We've done bad
No,
things.
legit, I was not a bully. Like, just saying, I was
Yeah.
throwing out there. I was not a bully. I was very much anti-bullying.
Are you
Yeah.
anti-bullying now?
Yeah.
See, I feel like if you're being picked on at school,
I was always told to hit a motherfucker.
yeah,
so-
legit. I was just like, yeah, fucking stand up for yourself. And I feel like, didn't Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher get in trouble fairly recently?
Yeah, they got in
'Cause
trouble because they said about that.
They said
having
to
that
their
mentality.
kids,
Yeah.
they had that mentality of like, if somebody's picking on you and you've got no other option, you don't, and you can't tell a teacher, fucking
Hit them.
retaliate.
I'm on their side.
Same. Take a knife to school. Don't do that.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
do that.
Come
I
on.
never did that. But I mean, if you've got to fucking threaten somebody,
Take a knife.
Take a knife.
If you got her.
I feel like there's a place for just showing a knife to someone and being like,
No! There's no place for that.
especially if it's like one of those really cool like switchblades, because you could just be like, don't fucking.
You're getting searched next time you go to work at the Shard.
Don't tell everybody where I work.
We
Also, I go
discussed
to-
this last week.
They have like airport style security every time I go into the office.
You just made a statement of, I think there's a time and a place to show a knife.
No, yeah, if you're being bullied in school, no.
No, there's no time or place.
Also, don't shoot up schools.
Just
That's not
don't
cool,
be
man.
that. We said we weren't going to have that as a
There was a
subject
school
of this work.
shooting fairly recently.
Fuck me, Coleman.
Fuck me.
And I think, from my perspective, don't fucking bring a gun to school and kill your friends. Even if they're not your friends, don't do that. It's naughty.
So if you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, Coleman, what would it be?
Pasta.
Pasta.
I really
That's a
like
good
pasta,
choice.
yeah. Yeah. You remember, like, when we were kids and you had the Spider-Man shaped pasta?
Nope.
In the tins?
Nope.
Like, what is wrong with
Do you
you?
remember the movie Dinosaurs came out and McDonald's did dinosaur-shaped nuggets?
No.
Do you remember the movie Dinosaurs?
Yeah, the Disney
CG
one.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's did dinosaur-shaped nuggets.
Remember when they did green ketchup? And we member berries.
I remember.
That's all this podcast is now.
You just made a podcast
Just made a
by South Park reference.
Yeah, I did make a South Park
Touching you
reference. Good, please. Yeah. But that's all this podcast is. Remember
that time?
dinosaur nuggets?
No, I remember dinosaurs.
Remember green ketchup?
No.
Do you not remember when they did green ketchup? Heinz.
Why would you do that?
It was actually really good. It was just tomato ketchup. You don't like ketchup anyway, though.
No,
We're
why would you
boring.
do that?
Ketchup. Green ketchup. Like this colour. Ketchup.
I don't know if it will show up on the camera. That
Hope so.
Your blonde certainly fucking will.
Well, it's not that prominent, is it?
Yes.
He's pretty prominent, yeah.
Do you know what else is prominent? My dick.
I sometimes you go to say things, I'm like, where's this going?
Yeah.
Like, you think I'm a liability, and then you say things sometimes, I'm just like, no.
My band have told me that I can't speak on the microphone in between songs anymore because I make jokes that aren't for people.
They're not for people.
They're not.
I've been to all your gigs, and yes.
I've never made an inappropriate joke. Dan has. Not you, other Dan, my band Dan, worst Dan.
Yes, he has.
Has made jokes. But like band practice and stuff, I've been told to stay away from the microphone.
Because you're a fucking liability.
We have a song called Terminal. That's all I'm going to say.
No.
Oh, let's
How-
moving on. We have 10 minutes left.
Should we just wrap up?
We haven't got a question section
We haven't got a
this week.
question section.
Because basically everybody doesn't like us anymore.
Right, well,
we
we
just
didn't
didn't do it.
post one.
Do you know? Yeah, but also, do you know why people don't like us anymore? It's because I made a feminism joke.
Yeah, never do that.
Why?
Can you apologise for that now?
I'm really sorry for saying that the best
how
part
come
about
every
being a
week-
man is being the right side of the gender pay gap.
Every week, you seem to be the one that is saying questionable shit. Last week,
What did I say?
your
Yeah,
fucking age gap thing. Today, Coleman, you've said about taking a knife
To school.
to school.
and also, don't bring a gun to school. I draw the line there.
Yes, okay, get it.
Don't bring a gun to school. But if you've got to use your visual deterrent to, like, say, don't fuck with me, it doesn't necessarily need to be a knife, but, like, some kind of weapon.
We actually putting this on the internet.
Apparently so.
Okay.
Not like...
This has been episode 5 of
no,
Sad
don't
Boy
wrap
Slumber
up.
Party.
I've still got
Shall
things to
shall
say.
we see what we've learned today?
What have we learned?
I've barely left the country and had a really boring 10 years. You was a bully for a day. And Coleman has very questionable views.
It was a funny joke though, wasn't
Well,
it?
it was funny.
I don't actually believe
Speed
in
up, buddy.
That's why it
It's pretty
stayed
good.
in my head.
It's so quick as well.
It
It was
was.
just a speed up,
It
buddy.
was the quick wit to it.
Yeah, yeah, it
And
was-
then him running away and
Yeah,
crying.
instantly.
Instantly.
I
Success.
don't actually condone bringing knives to school.
Success.
Please don't bring knives to school.
Yeah, okay. And we've learned that Coleman is a terrible fucking piece of shit.
Use a rope instead.
Oh my god. Okay, well, this has been episode 5 of Sad Boy Slumber Party. I apologise for him.
Don't!
Don't apologise for you.
Don't!
Don't!
I am my own person!
Okay, you hold the fuggler. As always,
for a long time.
I say it every week. If you haven't already, go follow us on social media at Sad Boy Slumber Party. I don't know what he's doing next to you right now. On Instagram at Sad Boy Slumber Party. On Twitter at Sad Boy Slumber because we couldn't fit the party in.
And
On TikTok at Sad Boy Slumber Party.
Shall we make a Facebook page?
We might
Please
make
don't.
a Facebook page. It might exist by this.
Facebook is for school
Common,
shooters
you're not
and
on-
the 40-year-old men who post memes about minions so that they can try and sleep with underage girls.
No one's going to listen to that, Coleman.
Whew, this has been a doozy. We'll see you next week when we're going to discuss the trials and tribulations of Coleman Lilly. So
It's going to be a long one.
we'll see you then.
Love you, bye.